Hello, my name is Garrix82 and welcome back to our Project Ozone 3 Kappa mode playthrough. Last episode we left off and we were struggling to get this thing working, and I ended up moving this. It was over here. I've moved it up a bit higher because the higher up you are, the more starlight it gets, and it does appear that I was like right on the edge of this working and not working. So yeah, it does appear to be working now for the Starlight Infusion Altar. And I also forgot to break the altar and pick up the altar once we craft it up. So there we go, we got the quest. So there is that quest. We should get the resonating gems with this super informative quest description. This is actually giving a lot of rack. That's really cool. So in theory, I have set this up correctly. And I think we just put one of these in. I actually don't know. I was hoping that would work. Isn't that how it works? I'm pretty sure I have everything built correctly over here. It does look like it. But maybe I am missing something. Man, I am, do I need... I can't remember. No, that comes after this, right? Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. We have all the Starlight in. We put the resonating thing in there, and... Alright, back to the drawing board here. Every time I think I know what I'm doing, I go ahead and screw something up. Maybe I have built something wrong here. And unfortunately, I don't see any way to... Yeah, I don't see anything that's gonna tell me that it is wrong. I wonder if I don't think that's an issue. Yeah, alright. I guess let me figure out what I have done wrong here. I'm not sure if I set something up wrong. I think this is all... think. And so there is the... I wish you could mouse over them and see. So that's the only one I don't know. It looks different. And yeah, I just don't know. 12 marbles underneath, 4 chisel marble go in there. I mean, that's the marble arch on top. That's 8. And it has to be these. It has to be that, because that's just the way it works out. So, I don't know. Let me... Wait. Ruined marble. Is that right? Yeah, ruined marble. Alright. And that's the ruined marble as well, isn't it? Or is that the arch? Alright. Let me see if we can figure this out. Alright, who noticed that I had these pillars upside down? I didn't need to do it that way, but yeah, it's supposed to be like that. I think that's it. Yeah, I just find this is kind of weird. This hangs over, but yep, that was a bit embarrassing that I had these upside down. I did that in the last episode. I just wish there was a way to tell if this was obviously, well, obviously if it's not working, there's something wrong with it, but I wish there was something that would like indicate that the multi-block is built wrong. Alright, so there we go. There is the Starlight infuser, and there we go. A resonating gem. I think we needed 4 for these. So this has a chance to use up a liquid Starlight bucket, so it doesn't work. If it stops working, that may be what is causing it. It might have used up one of the buckets and then it's an incomplete structure. Man, these things. All sides are struggling with astral sorcery because of these multis. Alright, and there is D4. And this actually does give you a buff too. Night vision, I think. Oh, let me just double... Oh. Yeah, I have night vision. Obviously that's not going to work, is it? I mean, it's daylight anyway, so... There is that. And there is the final one. Man, you get a lot going through this. So... yeah, we are going to need the Celestial Crystal, which is growing over here. Don't remember any way to see what like stage it is, isn't it? Can't you like do that with F3? I feel like that was something. Maybe not. I could have sworn you oh, the stage 4. There we go. On the right hand side it says Astral Sorcery blocks Celestial Crystals. Stage 4. And there's also my my computer specs if you want to see them. So I think you just do that? Yes. Alright, I was right. So we got the Celestial Crystal and we got some Stardust out of it. And we can put that in there. Now we need Runed Armor. Runed Marble. Fortunately, we're going to have to... Ooh, no, I'm going to need a lens here. Yep, so I need to... craft this up first, because this does need a an altar. Yeah, I should just bring some of these glass panes over here. Luckily that one's easy enough. So what was it? Sooty there, and then this was in the middle. Lens there. Then I need, what do we got? 8 Runed Marble. That right? Yep, and then the things. All right, that was actually pretty easy. So, is that it? Yep. All right. Well, we will have to wait for night, and I'm not sure. Is that right? Because it's not popping up like. Usually, it pops up with how much you need. Okay. No, can you just shift click it? Hold on. Can you just shift click in? You can. All right. Let me. Oh, can we not get the Iridescent? Maybe we can't do, because I feel like it would pop up with how much. Do we need to get something fancy with one of these celestial crystals? Is that what we need to do for this? Am I getting ahead of myself? I feel like I'm probably getting ahead of myself. Yeah, it's not possible. Combining the shape properties of sooty marble and resin. All right, I guess no, see that's, yeah, I know that, but to craft up the actual table, do we need that? I don't know if we actually need. Doesn't stop the way to Starlight. All right, again, I guess let me let me check this out. If we need to do, we may need to do more stuff like this. So let me check this out and we'll be back. And we are back, and as expected, I was getting ahead of myself once again. When it got to nighttime, the bar was about all the way over here, and we only get up to about here. So we are going to have to get some more Starlight. Obviously, we could maybe craft up some more of these, but they have diminishing returns if they're in within 16 blocks of each other, I think. And also, I could be... I could set it up over here because there's more Starlight kind of over here, but I figure why not? Let's just craft up one of these celestial somethings. I can't remember what they're called. Actually, crystal. Find them. Nope. There they are. So one of these collector crystals, and yeah, I'm gonna do, I guess, the celestial one. I think, yeah, there's these you can craft up, or these, and I think we'll just go ahead and do the crystal one because I grew some more crystal stuff. If we look at this, this is size 500 and purity 70. That's actually pretty good, I think. Purity 70. I'm going to take a look at this really quick to see if that final constellation is up. No, doesn't look like it. I'm missing one. I'm missing this one. And I think you need to unlock that before we can get the other ones. The dim, these are the bright ones, and I think these are the bright ones, and then there's 5 dim ones maybe. I could be, but I think we need to get the constellation for that one before that unlocks. But I could be wrong. But all right, let's go ahead and get this. I have gone ahead and crafted up a grindstone, and that was easy enough. Just a piece of marble and some wood, and there was, yes. So what we're gonna do is basically you put the crystal in the grindstone, and we have a size 500 cutting 55%. We can put that in there and then spin it. And that should put up, yeah, there goes the cutting, but the size goes down. So we got to be careful. I don't want to do it like too much. So there's 100%, size 300. Now, basically, we can put this in a thing of liquid Starlight. And it should soak up, as we can see the particle effects, it should soak up some of the liquid Starlight, and it'll start growing. So if we take a look, 315. Oops. My goodness. There we go. So we'll leave it in there for a little bit, and I think it has a chance of splitting once it gets big enough, and that has a chance of increasing the purity. I don't know how far I want to get. I mean, purity 70 is actually pretty good. I don't know if we're going to need anything bigger than that just to craft this table. That's kind of what I am looking at doing. So we'll leave that in there. I don't think that despawns. It worries me a little bit because the doesn't say it. This item does not despawn on it, but we'll leave it in there for a little bit. And I think we're going to also have to, if we want to do these crystals, you need to attune them. Crystal collector, what's it called? I can never remember the name of this thing. Collector crystal. I had such a hard time finding it. I don't know why. Celestial. That's what I wanted. There we go. Wait, those don't actually pop up. Maybe that's why I'm having a hard time finding those. Yeah. If I search for that, it actually doesn't pop up. That's kind of funny. But we need to, as we can see, collect Starlight from blah, blah, blah. So I think these need to be tuned. Well, there's actually quite a few that we haven't found yet. You can see. So let's, let me get, oh, see, it used up the thing there. And up to 443. So we'll keep feeding it liquid Starlight. I wonder if we... I'm just kind of manually doing it at this point. Is there a liquid fluid placer? Is that... yeah, fluid placer. Nori, Certus quartz. Alright, that's actually not that bad. Man, 32. I could craft that up and that will just automatically place the fluid whenever it gets used up. But I think for now we'll just kind of leave that there for now. All right, let me see if we can get the next thing here and then we'll come back. Okay, we are back. And as we can see, I just noticed there is 2 crystals in there. I basically was throwing a bucket of Starlight in there and then just kept throwing it over and over and over again, and we finally, it has duplicated. Take a look at it. You're down to 128 for that one, cutting 64 and 83 and 77, but the purity did go up. So I guess we will continue with that one. I mean, this isn't, I don't know how important this is for this. This is more for, well, actually, I don't want to like say that and then be wrong, but I think this is for like how strong you want your rituals and stuff. So obviously, if we have a better crystal, it's going to produce more Starlight. But I don't know for what we want in the pack. As of right now, I don't know if we need a super awesome, you know, 900 size, 100 purity, 100 cutting kind of thing. I don't think that's quite necessarily to get this thing crafted up. I could be wrong though, but I don't think it is quite that important. But we shall see. So we will do that. Now, I think this is like the original one, my size, my purity 70%, and this is like the new one. I can't remember what. No, of course, because the cutting dropped. Yeah, I think that's like the new one. So the new one will have a chance of having a higher purity. I don't know if it has a chance of having a lower purity, but yeah. So I am looking for, I think that one. Is that what I wanted? Because we need to attune the thing here. And now that I'm thinking about it, I need to kind of hurry up with that. Throw that in there. Because I want to attune this crystal. I probably shouldn't have had it split, to be honest. I didn't think it was actually going to, because I put about 10 buckets and it hadn't split, so I was like, oh, it's fine. But now that, I think that is the one. No, we need this Avitas. This is the one I want to go for. Being exposed to focus of light, the constellation will have flowers and plants. So I think if I attune myself to that one. Although, at all, seem like any of the other ones. I guess it's just those 2 in the sky, is that? Oh, there is that one too. Piercing light of this. All right, so yeah, I don't want that one. Marna. That moves that. Melody. I don't know. Maybe we'll try this one. I don't know. I can always change it. I'm pretty sure I can change it. But I built this structure and 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. So it's in the middle. And then what we do is we need to hold, I think we need, which one did I say I wanted? Vicchio or whatever? Yeah, let's just pull that out. And then I think if we hold this, it should... Oh, no, I didn't put the things on top. That should form. And these, I keep messing up these multi-blocks. All right, there we go. So that formed. And then if I hold that, we kind of see where there's particles for the thing. And then basically we just, right in the center of that, we will these. And this should form like the constellation on the ground, basically. All right, is that... Nope, there's one more over here. There we go. So as we can see, there's the constellation is up in the sky, and I don't remember. Oh, there we go. Well, I just walked on it. So we're attuning ourselves to this ritual. So this takes a minute, but man, what a cool kind of like, what is that? Like a cinematic almost? This is like a cinematic Minecraft. Man, this is such a cool mod. I don't get a chance to use it as much as I should with all the rituals and stuff. It's so very powerful. And that will attune us. And then whatever the thing you have it tuned to will give you an effect. All right, so there we go. We should be attuned to Vicchio, I think it is. And let's see. That opened up. Hopefully that opened up. Actually, before it gets, yeah. Yeah, I want to get this at least a decent amount, I think, without destroying it. So, all right, we'll keep working on this, and let me... I don't know what destroys it. I don't know what... Well, that one I got from the other one was like 80. Because that would be no fun. All right, I'm going to leave it at that, I think. All right, so I'm going to continue building this up until we get a 900. And I think we'll just leave it at that. 77 purity is pretty good. Did we open up another page or anything? No, we didn't. I thought we would maybe open up. I think we're attuned. Lime perks. Isn't there like perks? All right, once again, I think I am doing the stuff right, but then I'm like, did I do it right? Because I'm not seeing anything that says like, yay, we're... I feel like I don't know. All right, so that, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so, all right, let me cut here again and just make sure we did everything correctly. I think we did. And we'll come back. All right, we are back, and a couple things here. I actually did not. I must have, or it just didn't work. I'm not sure, but I was not actually attuned because if you do attune, there is a perks tab that pops up. But if we take a look at that, I ended up actually changing it. We did the Decidia one, or no, we did the Visio one. You gain experience by traveling the world. I actually switched it to the Vorcio one because you gain experience by breaking blocks, and we have Vein Miner, so that is should make that pretty easy. I'm assuming Vein Miner would work with that, but I don't know. Now I'm thinking about it, who knows? But yeah, basically, we do kind of want, I think, with like these, the damage ones. So maybe I can just like kind of work my way over actually from here. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not overly super concerned about this stuff because I mean, like, okay, so 3% increased movement speed, like, okay, whoopee. I'm on a skyblock, but yeah. Anyway, let's try to get this celestial crystal attuned here, and I just want to make sure I still have, yeah, I still have the 71 over here. So let's go ahead, and this should be similar. Alright, there it goes. I feel like they're magnetized to me. Whenever I try to drop those, they seem to like end up back in my inventory again. But that should attune that to this one, a Vetus we're doing. And I'm just doing that in case I want to get something with this ritual. I think that it does like a tick accelerator for the thing. Alright, so there we go. Let's pick that up. And there we go. Attuned to, or tuned to a Vetus, however you want to say that. Now we can use this and should be able to go ahead and, oh, that's not what I wanted. Just kidding. That's for the table. Oh, by the way, shifting star, if you want to change your attunement, you have to craft up a shifting star. It's really easy. Just some illumination powder. And you get 16 from some glowstone in that. So yeah, craft up a shifting star, and then it says your light, well, your light fades or whatever, and then you can jump in and reattune yourself. Right, we need this thing. So we need to get the, like that. So there is the illumination powder, 4 resonating gems, stardust, and attune crystal. All right, so let's get this before we run out of. Yeah, we need the resonating crystals. I'll borrow those. Let's quickly go. So this, hopefully we, yeah, the sun's not coming up or anything. We should be good. I think we can, yeah, we can shift click that. Oh. Are we gonna have to get a rock crystal one first? We may have to do that. All right, let me grab, let's just pull out whatever. I think we can do, there's a purity of 80. Can we just attune this while it's, there it goes. All right, so we'll attune that, and then we'll have to, it looks like we're gonna have to do a rock crystal one, a collector crystal, before we can do the celestial collector crystal. And this also has a multi-block. So if we take a look at that, I keep getting ahead of myself. So the collector crystal will do the same thing. I do want to get this up a little bit. It only goes up to 400, but I want to get the cutting up to 100 at least in the size. So yeah, again, let me cut here. We'll grow this crystal, yada, 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 and we'll come back. All right, we are back. And once again, I have screwed up a little bit. I went ahead and got this like to 400, popped it in the thing, and realized the celestial crystal and the rock crystal both take the exact same amount. So I didn't have enough. So basically what I have done, you can see I've gotten 1, 2, 3, 4. I crafted 3 more of these things, put them up there, spaced them out. I think 16 is what they're supposed to be apart. I haven't done that quite as much, but as we can see, that has filled this up. Now I am going to get this crystal. It's about like right here, I think it was. Let's go ahead and we're gonna craft this crystal up, and then we'll see, because I do want to get this. Oh, that was one of those that every time it does that, it scares me because I think I've done something wrong. Alright, so there is this celestial collector crystal with the size of 900, cutting 100, and then we should be able to, I actually don't know now that we look at this. Let's see if we have enough for Iridescent Altar. Yeah, we actually do have enough just with these things. So it doesn't look like we even need the celestial crystal altar, but we can use this for a ritual. So we'll go ahead, get that thing set up, and in between episodes, I will go ahead and, yeah, this is if you need Starlight. I can set this up and we'll be able to do it during the day, because it feeds so much into it, so we can do a lot of stuff during the day without having to wait till night, but alright, all sorts of dramaticness here. We learned Radiance, and let's do that for the quest, and there we go. So we have the iridescent thing. Obviously we don't have the correct multi-block. I need to do that, and I do know you need some of these spectral relay things down. Let me move this out of the way a little bit, but I think it's kind of like an infusion altar, if I remember correctly, but the main reason we were getting this is for these crystal clusters, and as we can see, there's a thing over it, so yeah, we may need this thing up in the sky to do this thing. I don't actually remember how this works, but we do have a bunch of these things, and now we can learn all the different dim constellations. So I'll go ahead and those all in there. I'm not sure if that's all of them, but as we can see, so there's that octans one that is on that. But anyway, we'll get more into that next episode, I think, because we do have most of that. So we have this dull and floating. Pretty sure we have those. We can get that. So yeah, all right. All right. So why would you do that in there and get one? You get 4 from that. I don't know. But yeah, like I said, we'll try to do that next episode, and I think I can get. Oh, we'll need to do, yeah, we'll do the inscribers and stuff next episode as well. All right. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today. So thanks for watching, and have a good one.